Coloradans are asked to share the road, especially this week with Bike to Work Day coming up. 2 cyclists were killed in crashes in the metro area over the weekend. We've got people on bikes and walking who are asked to share the road with increasingly larger and high-profile vehicles that make it tougher for drivers to see and make those crashes catastrophic. Steve Steger looks at the search for solutions that could save lives.
He was a person, had a family, and they're going to be grieving right now.
The Colorado State Patrol says a 19-year-old auto mechanic from a dealership was taking this Ford F-150 Raptor for a test drive, crossed over into a lane, and hit the cyclist from behind. He died.
This is part of a broader issue.
Jack Todd is with the advocacy group Bicycle Colorado.
Cars are just getting bigger and bigger on the roads, and the bigger they get, the more dangerous they get for people outside of them.
Several studies over the last few years have found the height and design of higher profile cars like SUVs and trucks make them more susceptible for crashes with pedestrians and bicyclists.
Lower car with a more angled front, it's going to hit you down here. It's going to hit you in the thigh. Whereas a bigger car with a bigger front end, it's going to hit you in the chest, and those injuries are likely going to be a lot more severe.
The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety found more people are buying these bigger vehicles. From 2009 to 2018, registrations for SUVs rose from 21% of the market to 29%. In the same time frame, cycling deaths in Colorado doubled, from 10 in 2009 to 22 in 2018. Pedestrian deaths were up significantly, too.
We're kind of seeing this marketing from the auto industry that says, get bigger, get faster, and that's not helpful for people outside of cars.
The executive director of the Colorado Auto Dealers Association told me by phone today he doesn't dispute this data. He says automakers are working to improve technology to prevent crashes like this.
There's a lot of evidence that cars are getting safer and safer for the people inside of them. But as those safety improvements come, drivers get more comfortable and they get more complacent. And so cars actually are getting more dangerous for people outside of them.
In the other case this weekend in Longmont, a 78-year-old man in a recumbent bike was hit by a 25-year-old driving a Kia sedan. Police haven't released the details about what happened in that case. Both bicycle advocates and the director of the Colorado Auto Dealers Association told me that infrastructure is also a big problem here, which is an interesting conundrum, Kyle, because basically since the advent of cars, the auto industry has lobbied cities to make roads more car-friendly, which in turn has made them less cyclist and pedestrian friendly.
It is a bit rich to hear from the car industry, like, whoa, how do we end up with these cities that are basically based around cars? I mean, they're that way for a reason, and change would have to happen with equal intentionality.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at it now. We were standing on an extremely wide street to do that interview. And all the studies show that if a driver approaches a street and it's pretty wide, they're probably going to go a lot faster than they would on a narrower street where they feel a little bit less comfortable.
Meanwhile, I'm teaching my 3-year-old not to cross the street unless she has eye contact and a nod from a driver.
So many of them are on the phone. You got to make sure you see them.
Thank you, Steve.